Shalom. This is Tito Mason, and I thought to myself, and I'll share a story with you all. Think back when I was 12 years old, because I was born and raised in the woods. Grandmother raised me, and so I ended up coming live with my mother around about 12. First time I ever really played with somebody other than a brother. My brother was about 12, so I had so much fun. So I decided to leave my grandmother's house and didn't go back. My grandmother, she was very upset with me for not coming back. So I started learning different ways of life. You know, like they say, thugging. Start hanging with the wrong crowd. People do pay you just to do the simplest bull crap. I remember I was in school, a friend of mine, he say, I'll pay you $500 to cut these twins' hair. It's a girl and a boy. I said, you serious? He said, yeah. I got the scissors. I brought him some hair back. That was 500. I said, hey, I'll pay you another 500. Break his arm. Snapped the shit in two. But then I hooked up with another crowd. It was worse than that crowd. It was to the point that busting heads wasn't no thing. Just straight up. You ain't had to even bother us back then. We'll crack your fucking head, bust you up, whoop your motherfucking ass. Shit, we ain't play no games. But then the thing is, I ran across an older guy, and he treated me like a son. And wouldn't be for him, I would have got caught up like the rest of them. These guys I was running with, majority of them, one or two places. They're either in prison, been and came back, some of them still there, or some of them dead. Now I end up, making several kids throughout the time and learn to change my life, not live the way I had been living, doing all the bad things that the streets had to offer. I remember a time at 14 years old, I had my own car, and my mother, she had always come outside when it's time for me to get on the bus, because she wondered, is I'm going to catch the bus or is I'm going to catch out. I remember one day coming outside, to catch the bus. I looked at the car and I looked at the bus driver and I looked at my mama. And the bus driver said, you getting on the bus? Speaking of a bus, one pulling up now. You getting on the bus? I said, no, I ain't going. I jumped in my car and I hauled ass. But that wasn't the way of living, the way of life. I was young, didn't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Hanging with the wrong crowd. But like I say, the Lord and this man, helped me. He even taught me a little trade on how to fix on cars just to get me out the street. I remember he had a car that I wanted and I couldn't really afford to buy the car, so he made me a deal. He said, man, if you can snatch that transmission out that car within 45 minutes, I knock off a couple hundred on what I'm gonna charge you for that car. He said, you wanna make that deal? If you lose, you get nothing. He just said, work. I had so much faith in myself that I took him on that deal. He had all the right tools. I dropped that transmission up out of that car within 42 minutes. And he kept his word. So I thank the Lord that the Lord had changed me, and thank the Lord for my kids and my family and friends, that I don't live the way I was living, and I don't rock like that no more. I remember a time I put my hands on women. I don't rock like that no more. I don't put my hands on no woman. I don't deal with that. Before I put my hands on a woman, I go about my business. It could be my house or their house. I'll walk away. I remember, I'm going to tell you this here before I go. I remember my mother told me before she passed away. She said, told old baby, what you do if a dude put his hands on me? I said, mama, I'll fuck him up. I'll die and go to hell for you. She said, well, baby, what you do if a dude put his hands on your daughters? I said, I'll fuck him up. I die and go to hell for my daughters. She say, well, you got to realize that women over the years you put your hands on, that is they're somebody's daughter, somebody's mother. And so don't never ever put your hands on a woman no more in life. And I haven't lived like that since. I thank the Lord for the change He brought up on me, and I thank the Lord for true friends, because true friends is hard to come by. Now, um, in my life, my number one friend besides the Lord is G. Raj Capone, and he knows who I'm talking about. So keep your head up, pray, bring forth change, give your kids something to look forward to in life.